Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. We are the podcast that turns your ideas into an amazing adventure every single day. You know, we couldn't even exist without imaginations from kids just like you. So if you have an idea for a story, I'd love to see it. Check down in the show notes below for how you can submit your own story idea, and maybe we'll turn it into an awesome adventure. And parents, if you're new to kids podcasting, I want to challenge you to listen to podcasting for 5 days in a row with your kids. It's going to increase their imagination, decrease screen time, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! Hoist the sails! Shouted Alex as Tommy grabbed onto some rope and pulled it with all of his might, and the sail went flying up into the air. Alex and Tommy were on a ginormous sailboat, sailing through the ocean on not your very average boating cruise. You see, they were on the hunt for a treasure island. Yes, a real island with real treasure. They had found an old map in their parents' attic, and they had followed this map for many, many weeks, and it had led them on this boating, sailing adventure across the ocean, looking for a very old, remote island. Wow, the weather today is totally perfect, said Tommy. Do you think we're actually going to find this island? Or is it all just a big trick? Oh, no, I don't think it's a trick, said Alex. Everything has been right along the way. Ever since we found that map, every clue has led us to the next place. So this island, it's got to be real. You see, they had worked really hard on following all the clues along the way. If you found a treasure map, do you think you would follow all the clues along the way to see if it was real? Yeah, but what if it was really hard? What if the clues felt impossible? Do you think you'd give up? Oh, no way. If that is a real treasure map, I don't think there's anything that could stop me from following those clues. What about you? I think I need to lay down for a little bit, said Alex. Do you mind keeping a lookout? I sure will, said Tommy. Alex went down to lay down, and Tommy grabbed some binoculars to keep an eye on the horizon. You see, they were sailing in the middle of the ocean, so it looked like they were completely surrounded. Well, they were actually completely surrounded by water. After a few hours, Tommy finally saw something. Alex, get back up here! Look at that! He was pointing towards the east, and they couldn't believe it. They had found the real treasure island from the map. We did it! Shouted Alex and Tommy as they were jumping around the sailboat like two very excited kids, which that's exactly what they were. It did not take long before their sailboat reached the island. They dropped an anchor into the water and were about to jump out to start swimming to the island when Tommy saw something in the distance. Wait a second. Alex, look over there. That is a really big ship. You're right, and it's waving a big black flag. You don't think that's a real pirate ship, do you? Oh, it couldn't be. There aren't any real pirates around anymore. They all died a long, long time ago, said Tommy. But unfortunately for Alex and Tommy, that was actually a real pirate ship. They dove and splashed and swam all the way to the island from their boat that had been anchored offshore. All right, now what do we do? How do we follow the next clue? Tommy pulled out the map and opened it up. Alex scanned it with his finger, running back and forth across the page. Looks like we're looking for 3 large stones all next to each other. And then I think the middle one it should have an X on it. Come on. Thankfully, this island was not very large. So Alex and Tommy were able to run across the whole island back and forth pretty quickly until they found it. Tommy, look over here. said Alex. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. And that was as an X! We found it! Shouted Alex. Okay, you wait right here. I'm going to run back to the ship and grab a shovel. I'll be right back, said Tommy. As he ran back towards the boat, he heard a voice.
So the captain wants us to check out this island for any ghosts, right?
That's what he said. He said he doesn't, he doesn't like ghosts. And so if we're gonna find this treasure, it better not be a ghost treasure.
Yeah, he's got a thing for ghosts. All right, this island looks pretty small. We should be able to cover it pretty quickly. Come on.
Tommy dove down behind some bushes. Those were real pirates. He didn't know what to do. Should he run back and get the shovel or run back and tell Alex to hide? I don't think now's a good time to get a shovel. He needs to tell Alex to hide. As he ran back towards Alex, Alex, what's going on? Shh, said Tommy. There's pirates here. We gotta hide fast. Are you kidding me? Said Alex. Thankfully, they were able to find somewhere to hide very close by. And as Alex and Tommy both dove underneath all these bushes, they heard the pirates walking around.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure there's no ghosts here. Let's get back to the ship and tell the captain that it's safe to come.
Okie dokie, let's go.
The pirates turned around and were headed back towards the beach. They had brought this little boat that they had rowed all the way from their big ship. They got into that boat and started rowing away towards their ginormous pirate ship. What do you mean? They're looking for ghosts or something? Said Alex. Well, all I heard was that the captain, whoever that is, he's afraid of ghosts. And so they're looking for treasure, but they don't want ghost treasure. And so they're gonna steal our treasure before we can get it. What are we gonna do? Shouted Tommy. Shh. Well, first, we gotta calm down. And second, said Alex, I think we need to become ghosts. What do you mean? Well, make a spooky sound or something. I don't know, we gotta think fast, said Alex. Tommy and Alex were onto something. Maybe, just maybe, they could scare these pirates away if they acted like real ghosts. Do you know how to make a ghost sound? Well, I'm not sure if Alex and Tommy have practiced that very much. They found some places to hide. They climbed up these tall trees that would basically make them invisible. There were so many leaves that the pirates, standing from the ground looking up, they wouldn't see anything. But maybe they could make some really creepy noises. Off in the distance, they could hear the pirates back on shore.
All right, men, it looks like this is the place. So you can guarantee me that there are no ghosts on this island? Well, boss, we walked all the way over there and there. Yep, we didn't see anything, and so we're pretty sure it's safe. All right, well, let's get treasure finding. Arr!
The pirates had brought lots of shovels, and I'm not sure if they knew exactly what they were looking for, but they just started digging all over the island. The two boys were waiting for that captain to come close enough to where they could scare him. All right, I think he's close enough, Tommy. Let's give it our best shot.
What was that?
Said the captain as he froze and swiveled his head back and forth.
I think I heard something. Crew, are you tricking me? I just heard a ghost. There's no way there's a ghost. This is an abandoned island. Don't worry about it,
said one of the pirates. Alex and Tommy thought it was absolutely hilarious. They had to hold in their laughs before they did it one more time.
Oh, there's definitely a ghost guarding his treasure. Back to the ship, men. This is not worth it. Run for your lives! Arr!
As the pirates all ran back to their little boats, they rowed as fast as they could to escape from this very scary island full of nothing but Alex and Tommy, giggling their way as they slid back down from the tree. It was not long before that pirate ship vanished over the horizon. Those pirates were very afraid of treasure ghosts. Alex and Tommy made their way back to the ship and grabbed a shovel. They didn't know which part would be the most amazing story to tell all their friends. The part of finding buried treasure or scaring away real pirates with ghost sounds. Well, even though this is the end of their treasure hunting story, this is only just the beginning of their many amazing adventures that lie ahead. The end. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts! I want to say hey to Ben and Anna from Raleigh, North Carolina, Nick and from Vancouver, Teddy and Tilly from Vermont, Silas and Ezra from New York, Sully from Ottawa, Ontario, Malcolm and Desmond from Potsdam, and Rian from Minnesota. I'm so glad that you are all in the Kid Short Stories family. And on the spy team, we could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath and his crew without you, my friends. Well, I will see you tomorrow on the Spyology Squad podcast. Have a super duper day. Bye.